Hello everyone, how good of you to join and welcome back to another winter session of Farthest Frontier, where we are trying to survive as long as possible while building up a beautiful big town and even city perhaps. Right now though we are pretty low on two things, and that is the firewood and that is the gold. Now for gold, once again there is this, I think it's a feature, a lack of feature here. The healer hut costs me 30 monthly cost. Now when I built this, nowhere does it say how much it actually costs me then on a maintenance basis, right? There is no information here at all, and also if I choose it, right, I still cannot see how much it will cost me. That leads to some very big discrepancy here. So we have now a negative income of 15 once more, while the healer hut costs me 30. So we cannot afford the healer hut at the moment. I just can't get the money in, right? Also, we cannot pause it. Another very strange thing. So I would love for a pause function to get into this. I do need to salvage it once more. I do get my resources back. I think not all of them, but at least some of them, and I need to. Otherwise, we would be running out of gold in the next month now. This service is crazily expensive. Let's salvage this one. Off it goes, and I get my money back, hopefully. We continue building some roads here in the city center, because of course one way to get money is by having houses close to a market. This market here is fine, so we do need to have more shelters around it or close to it. And I'm going ahead here with, let's make it 3 more shelters than in this area. There is room for some ornaments then in this area. We might also, since we have a bit of a bigger room here now, have some service buildings here later once I can afford them. And then we continue onwards into this direction with probably the blocks that I like to use in Annual 2, right? So we have then a courtyard here in the center between these houses there for a garden or something like that. That might just be very useful then to us. Alright, so I'm also not going to build now something that I wanted to build, and that is the pub, right? The pub would be either here very good or here very good. This location would be better because it fits more to a pub. Having a pub right beside all these buildings here doesn't make too much sense. But anyway, it doesn't matter because we don't get this money to afford the service there, right? It's just not going to happen. Alright, but we can continue with other things. So first we do have clay, and I would like to find a way to produce them bricks with that. This is one of the things that we should be doing. And also I think with these normal parks here, right, we cannot get though to the next level with my houses there. This house is at 28%. This garden here is already kind of like beaming onto these. And there is just a tiny bit of desirability left on some of these houses. This is a homestead already. This is a homestead. This is a homestead. This is a shelter. They have already been automatically upgraded, right? So we have this option. I can disable it again so that I can manually check what kind of buildings I want to have it upgraded. Let's have there. Can we squeeze in? Yes, another shelter here. And then just behind it, I would like to add some more ornaments. However, it is costly, right? So I'm going to wait on these ornaments for now at least. We're just going to continue building then more. This area is just perfect for us because it's going to serve for more industry that we have then. And industry it is that I probably would like to continue here. Beside the housing, the happiness is fine. The food supply is really good. Oh, way more people are joining here, so we're at 68 now, and year 7 has dawned. I would like to continue with the iron mine so that we get this next resource in. And we do have, up here in the mountain, we do have some nice deposits, right? We have gold here, and we have iron here that we can use then. I think, was there? There is something else here, so there is a bit more, and there is a pretty high slope here. So what we could do, we could flatten this terrain, but that is already fine here now too, right? So this is close to it, and it would have then its iron close by. There we can see it. So let's build it, and let's also get us a road from up there then right to the city itself. So this way that we get some iron in. Gold of course sounds interesting because with gold we can then make our own coin, right? Unfortunately I don't have a goldsmith yet, as far as I can see. I'm still going ahead with a gold mine at least, so we get the gold, and we'll just see what else we get out of it then, because I have no idea. And let's just also right up here at in the mountains. It's a beautiful romantic location there, really. And then we have, let's just see, we do need a road by the graveyard. It goes up. Can we do this? Yes, very good. We can actually get the road up there into the mountains. That's good. So that we have those things coming together, and then probably connect the road then here somehow, but perhaps in a bit more chaotic look, right? Because I do like that up here, like so, right? I mean, it's a medieval town after all. It should look a bit more chaotic from time to time, not so organized all the time. That would be wonderful. We got some very cute locations here already, like this one. I love this scenery there, the apiaries. Then we got some fields, and in between we got a little field road where people move through. The hunting cabin is lacking some arrows, what I can see. So we do have my Fletcher building that is producing arrows, and I'm going to say get us a bit more arrows. So 4 to 1, right? More arrows for me, please. And also there's no one in here, so let's put 2 people in it right away. We do have a lot of logs as well. We lost some crops there, some buckwheat to the frost. It is a late frost coming in, and buckwheat does not seem to be so great for frost, right? No, it has no frost tolerance. We need to make sure that whatever we have there early on in the year is having a nice frost tolerance, like the turnips there. That's good. And whatever we plant later in the year, of course, like the wheat, needs to have a high heat resistance because, of course, it's going over summer. So I think we are still good with that, how it looks now. Yeah, firewood is constantly low. Let's assign a second person to the firewood splitter. This is really going to increase my log consumption, no doubt. But we should still be fine. I would also like to get a third one for the saw pit. With all these people moving in, yeah, we have 15 laborers available right now. I do need more people anyway, right? I do need to assign more people. And this building here will abandon if there is no desirability increased. So let's have a look at my decorations. We do have this area there where we can get some more ornaments in. And perhaps a tree here. And villagers have been cured as well. Very strange, these trees don't add desirability. Why should I place them? Other than for my personal look. I'd rather go with some smaller parks than here, right? So a garden. At least until we get a better version of this. Alright. Yep, coming along. Those 2 camps. So that's the iron and gold mining coming in then. And do we have coal? I don't think we have coal anywhere, right? That's looking bad. I think we will need to get a charcoal burner. What we do have though is a sand pit over there, or sand deposit, right? So I can then get my sand pit on it if the slope wouldn't be so bad here. So I cannot get this one done. I do need to flatten the terrain, and let's hope that we can do this by placing it there, right on top of it. I hope it doesn't delete anything, right? But we definitely do need to flatten this one before we can use it. And there's the road that goes then into this forest here to this sand mine. Alright, water seems to be lacking now. Yeah, we have enough water just for the newly built homes there. That's it, right? And we are at 18 coins, so the market is now really pushing some money in there for us, right? Upgrading it would cost me some bricks. The brick production we have not started yet. But still, let's go ahead with a few more houses. We have the block that I wanted to have, right? Let's just have one more house here, one more house here. On either side we have then the road. And in the middle we are going to have then a big park or something like that. Something that is a large park. Oh, no, that actually is very expensive too. A medium park, 450 coin. We can afford this one then. And this should increase the desirability by 13%. Alright, those ones, that's 13% too. And we could go with this one here. Nah, that's too low, but it's fine. We're going to get a park in there. Finally, the iron mine has been finished. So right here, we got it now. This is a beautiful location, really. And this iron mine is now starting to produce iron ore for us, right? 2 people are working in that already. If we have a high unemployment rate, I could just get more in. And then we got the gold mine over there producing us some gold now. They do have quite some travel time now though to my storage, right? To my storehouse. So I'm inclined to put the stockyard that we have over there, moving that a bit further into this area. There's the slope again. Oh, raiders have been sighted. There's a raider attack coming in. And that's 8 raiders right away. There hasn't been a warning or so, because I read there is usually a warning for when raiders attack. And it's 8 of them. So let's just ring the bell. I think we need to do this in that location. Garrison the villagers, right? So they should all flee now to the village center. They are. Very good. So that we can properly protect us. What are the raiders doing? They just attack, right? Yeah, some of my villages are already under attack. Some of them are very, very late. And buildings are under attack now. Really? My storehouse? But it seems my villagers are fighting back, right? Yes, because this raider is already fleeing. Yeah, we're fighting them back. Very good. There is some of my villagers who have some good equipment, like a sword, like a bow, and they're fighting back and protecting the village. There is another raider. I like that. This is interesting. Alright, so we do need to have more weapons then for sure. But it seems like for this first raider attack, we should be fine, right? There is some more attacks here, but I think they're fleeing. Yep, they're also being shot at now. They didn't expect that from a small village, I guess. And yeah, they're definitely fleeing now, by the looks of it. So we can untoggle the bell. And we are fine again. I don't think we've lost anyone. But I definitely will need to protect myself against the future raiding attacks. And there's also a heat wave now. There is events happening. The winds have died down and a period of sweltering heat has set in that could last for weeks. Ensure your town has adequate water supply, as villagers will need to draw more water from wells. Crops may be damaged, especially those sensitive to heat. Lucky us, we do have some wheat then in store, so this is going to work in our favor. However, one well is probably not doing the best job here anymore. So I'm going ahead with a second well. And that I would like to have. Just need to make sure that I find it again. We got the roots. Oh yeah, by the way, we do have new buildings for taking care of crops and stuff like that, like a granary. We should definitely be building that. Building abandoned. Alright, do it to, I guess, low desirability. We've lost something there now. There is another well. Let's place it, yeah, over here somewhere. So closer to my villages there as well. And there is though a house that wants to upgrade. So I'm always up for that. Very good. So at least one is upgrading again, while another one is actually going down. Or we just don't have enough villagers. I think this might be one of the reasons. And 7 people have arrived, except I do need more food though, I guess. There's so many people coming in now. And by the flattening should be over, so I should be able to build this now. Resources, and there's the mine. Come on, let me build it. Slope too steep still. I need to continue flatten this one then. But with so many people, I definitely do need to push some of my production now. And the arborist building, can we assign more people to that? No, it's only one. On the fields, we cannot decide that. And then we got our foragers and hunters, but it's also just one per building, right? So I do need to, and for the fisher, also just one. Alright, then we do need to build more buildings for sure. Another field would be good for us, I guess. So we are going to have another field right next to the other one here. Just make sure that we use it for the right side there. There you go. Right, going then all the way to this side. That's going to be a nice fertility there once again. And we do need those. And then probably, let's just see. Over here we still don't have anything, right? Foraging and stuff. Let's go ahead with another forager here just beside the hunter. And get them a road over then too. The one thing the game really pushes, and I love that, is organic city growth, right? Because we need to expand into certain directions to get resources from that. So the village grows towards it. And in the process, I need to move them buildings again because the core city grows. I like that. That's very realistic. Alright, another shelter has been finished here now. And workers. How many free workers we have? 14. Oh yeah, I can go crazy, really. Got already 4. I'm still having enough logs though, that's fine. The firewood is stabilized now too. And I guess I could just get a 3rd one here for the iron ore and a 3rd one for the gold mine. And one more thing I also need to do, and that is building now the charcoal kiln. So this gives me the coal, but it does consume firewood actually. Alright, so this is dangerous. We need to make sure that we have enough firewood then available. It's extremely bad looking though, so right, it's extremely bad for its surrounding area. So let's have it probably here beside these buildings that don't need any desirability, and also beside the compost yard, right? So kind of like, I mean, actually, wait a second. Let's get it to the compost yard, because I think that will be the best option. It's already dirty there. Construction site has been halted. There's some problems, I think. We do need herbs in this area. Water. The well is almost finished. And I guess I should assign a few more people to build this. We have 10 already. It's fine. Alright, more people wish to join. Build a new school to set the town apart from other small villages. The school will help train more efficient workforce and attract more educated settlers. Yes, totally right, but I'm a bit afraid of using a school. Seeing how extremely expensive the healer hut already was. And by the way, the raiders did loot something, right? We lost 100 coin there. So I think the storehouse was raided. I think the storehouse was raided after all, and that means we do need to protect the storehouse in the future with probably a tower. But where to get the money from? We're at 18 right now. More houses around the market, you might say, but I already have quite a lot around the market. I can still push another house here and here. So these are within the range of the market then. And of course, providing more services would be also helpful for that. Very good. And there's the next basic well finished. So more water for my settlement. So let's move the stockyard a bit further over here. So closer to the mining district, right? Where we do have then the... it's difficult though. I think this is the only location where I can truly build it. Let's move it over here. There's the road then that continues along the river. And then we make a smaller connection here between the two buildings. And then perhaps another road here, right? So they can get the ore and stuff like that over here right away. And then we probably still need something like a smithy. We got the powder building. That's good then for making ceramics. And the sand pit. Nope. Where's my smithy? Powder building, the armory. But that needs iron bars right away. Is this one producing iron bar? No, it's just going with iron ore. But how can we get the iron bars? There's the foundry. Alright, it's a tier 3 really. Right, so we built the mine. We have in tier 2 then buildings that require iron bars. But iron bars can only be produced once you reach tier 3. So this is a bit mixed up there. I would have loved the foundry to have it a bit earlier, but okay. Okay, we cannot change that. We do get the iron a bit later then, right? So the iron bars is coming in though. For now, a full storage then here for my smokehouse. And yes, we do have the root cellar, right? And the root cellar is almost full. Also, it's not that great for unspoiling food, so you know, preserving food. So I would like to go with a new food service storage building, also at the same location where we have the storehouse, so I can protect all of them against raiders. So this is my storehouse, and then I would like to have my granary. It is now, I think. Yeah, an above ground structure for the storage of wheat and other grains. The granary also makes it difficult for rats and other pests to steal food. That would be something. And then we got the cooper. Oh, this needs iron bars again. That is for the food though, right? So this one. But I do need iron bars. I don't have that. And a vault is a secure repository for the town's gold. Oh, that's great. I will have a special wall around that then, I think, here. There we have some walls. Yep, the stone wall. And I do need to have the vault then as well. But once again, I don't have the coin. But we are sitting at 20 income now. So money is going up. And where's my gold stored, by the way? Is it in... It's here. Right? It's in the storehouse. and pretty much unprotected. So I definitely will need a protection here. We could afford the protection at this point now. So going out with that would be fine, I guess. The lookout tower, right? I'm not expecting another raider attack so soon though. We just had one. So I'm going to wait on that a bit longer until we get more money in. Alright, I guess I'm going with the school soon then. We get gold in now, gold ore and iron ore, but I have nothing to do with them. That's a bit problematic. We finished also the storehouse here now, so there's gold ore and coal and iron ore is already in it, right? So we can store it up here in this area. And since food is increasing there, I might also get us a fisherman now here as well on that side. So there's still room for another fisherman. Probably here then. In this area. Let's get the fishing shack. Wait a second. Over here. Right, and we're going to have this one then fishing over there. That we get a bit more food in, and I think the fields, they're still going to take a while here. The next fields then. Very good, fishing shack already finished. Let's assign the work area over here. So we are really now fishing the whole shoreline there, as we can see. Not much else that I can do there with the fishing shacks now, right? So probably a better building than at some point, but that's it for now. Of course, they all need to get the food over here then to my storage building, right? To the root cellar. That is already pretty full then. So working on a better storage solution is one of my goals here. That brings me back to my town hall. How much do I need for the tier 3? We do need 125 people. We do need to have 25 homesteads. We do need to have a school, a trading post. Alright, trading post. That sounds good. That seems like a way of getting more money in, right? Where's my trading post? There's a rat catcher, a pub, a trading post, a building where goods are stocked to sell and trade with visiting merchants. That sounds perfect for us. I'm in for the trading post. We could have it here in the center right away. There is a good location. We could also get it somewhere a bit further outside. Perhaps it makes more sense to have it a bit further outside here, right? Beside the well, perhaps. Oh, and there's also some upgrades that we can do. So let's just enable upgrading there for this building up here. That's good. Every upgraded building gives us coin, right? Where should we get the merchant? Yeah, I think that's a good location there, really. I'm probably going to move the well a bit over here for now, right? So that we have then this location here for the trading post. Yeah, actually let's place it like so. I like that, right? So the well kind of like acts as a cornerstone. We do need for the trading post an entrance for the carts then, and also a normal entrance here. So here we are just going to have then a road if I can do this. There you go, perfect. That goes into this trading post here. That's a pretty big building over there that we are going to work on now with the planks and the stone that we have. And then we can finally start trading goods. I think this is one of the cornerstones of getting coin in, and boy, we need that. And then we can save up for the school, and I can't wait for the school, really. Hope you enjoy this one as another year is coming to an end. Stay tuned.